Yeah, this is a fucking crisis. Tell you what, you want to talk about fucking housing crisis, mate? There's like a house crisis.
AstroTurf for vocals.
Oh, wow. Yeah, nice, dude. And it was AstroTurf?
Yeah,
There's no way. Oh, there's no fucking way. All right. Now we're truly against the fucking clock here. I've finally figured out what's going to sound good, but not much time left, so we've got to rush.
Here for the people to witness AstroTurf vocals.
That's amazing.
That came
That
out.
is absolutely fucking amazing.
Right, we are live,
Hell yeah.
back in the flats for another episode of Noisy Neighbours. We got George back in the hot seat, along with ZachKnows. Welcome,
Good to be back. How good.
battling it out again. Another beat in 1 hour. We'll see how this goes around too. Special shout out to Jay, the theme song winner from last week.
Nice.
Purely just because George never sent me his beat. So that'll carry over now. We'll see if we can crown a new theme winner. But yeah, back on Twitch as well. So if you're watching at home, feel free to comment. Give the lads some challenges. We've got a rough plan this week. What are we doing, George?
All right. So Zach's actually sent through this really nice chord progression. We've got the MIDI file, which is just kind of like what the notes are, and then we've got like an actual sample of them being played in like a Rhodesy kind of thing. I can chuck it on as well, actually.
Yeah.
So this is what it sounds like. Nice and soulful. Yeah, so that's the loop.
So that's the must include item
Yeah.
on today's list.
Yeah, and I think other than just using that and the MIDI that go with it, I think we can kind of play around as we like. I think the general theme is house kind of beat.
Yeah, about 120 BPM kind of thing.
Yeah,
Give it a chill.
So, yeah, see how we go. Very exciting.
And before we get right into it, both you guys have been pretty busy with shows. You were at Capital the other day, and Spilt Milk coming up for you, Zach.
Yeah.
How's the last few weeks been, and what's coming up?
Crazy busy. I've had like a few
And
gigs.
just bring that mic a bit closer to you.
Hello. Been crazy
So
busy.
tall.
We've had I've had a few like events at Blackbird, which were pretty good. We had Birdfest with the Halloween event.
Yeah.
Really good.
How's it been at Blackbird running that?
Yeah, it's been really fun. We've been like really busy. We've had like some amazing bands come through and like heaps of support from the locals and everything as well. It's been really good.
Yeah, it's awesome to see what's been going on downstairs there. So yeah, really cool.
The old dungeon downstairs. But yeah, then I've got Spilt Milk coming up, which is pretty good. Excited for that. I've also got like actually I haven't told anyone this, but yeah, I've got like an international tour thing coming up, which is pretty exciting.
You're going on tour?
Yeah, well,
Fuck yeah.
I've got like playing a festival overseas, and I've got like a few other dates in like overseas as well.
Sick.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it's pretty good. I'm pretty excited. It's going to be happening around February, which is like, I'll announce soon, but yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I want to hear more, but keep it under wraps.
Yeah.
Getting the exclusives here again. Yeah.
Clip that.
Yeah. So that's all happening. I've got an EP coming out as well, which I'm pretty excited for. This is like me sort of getting a bunch of like tracks out that I've been like, my friends have been harassing me about taking out as well. But yeah, pretty excited.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. The tour overseas sounds really exciting.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear more about
It's
that.
been in the works for a bit, but I was like, when it all got confirmed, I was like pinching myself. I'm like, no way, this is actually happening.
Unreal.
But yeah, pretty excited.
Awesome. Well, let's kick it off. Once again, if you're in the chat, it's a pretty simple challenge this episode. We just got the one sample. So if in the chat you want to make the boys' lives a bit harder, let us know with some ideas and I'll pass them along. But yeah, let's get into it and see where you guys both sort of start.
Beauty.
Cool.
All right, keen as.
I got to switch your server.
Just
There we are.
Oh, that's right. Also, let me know who you're looking at so I can.
So let's go to George first. We'll
cool.
get his screen up.
All right. So, first thing I'm doing here, just to talk through it, is just upping the tempo a bit. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a really simple kick, and just a kick and an open hat, just to kind of get the rhythms, so I can kind of figure out how I want the chords to kind of stab. Because for house, I kind of like that syncopated, like dun dun, like dun 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 dun, triplet kind of hammer on the keys. So, gonna see how that goes. Oh, I'm trying to add a thing I haven't bought. That's why that's doing that. There we go. So yeah, and this thing that you're looking at now is it's called Splice, and it just has a whole bunch of samples. So I'm just gonna get this kick, and then I heard it before. It sounded pretty good. It was just like a simple little. Actually, I know why that's not playing. Bear with me. All right, so just a simple little kick. Should be playing. There we go. There we go. So I'm just gonna get an open hat to go that. Oh, that's actually not bad. Oh. Oh. Oh, this one's as simple as it gets. We'll keep it simple. All right. I've got to buy that as well. It's all about bloody money, mate. All right. So, boom. So, just dragging that into there. All right. Then I can get out of that for a bit. So, first thing I want to do is just kind of get this kick pattern in. So, there we go. Boom. It's as simple as it is. Okay. And that's just a good kind of like, it's just good to have that kind of just going, and it keeps you in the rhythm, and you kind of figure out how you want your chords to go. So now I can come back to this. It's actually a bit loud. I've got to turn the kick down a bit.
So you're going drum beat first and then sort of filling it out?
Yeah, like I kind of what I normally do when I make stuff is I make the bass first, generally.
Yeah.
Or it's either chords or bass.
Yeah.
Because I find like I want to play around with that the most.
Yeah.
But because we've got the sample, I'm kind of like, to get ideas and stuff, I think it's good to have a kick in the tempo, just like some light drums, just to kind of figure out
where you're going to fill the spaces in with the bass and everything.
Yeah. And I also think I'm going to chop this like crazy. So I just want to see what it's like just chopping it like just like in weird spots, see if we can come up with something creative. And that's the other thing. To stay creative, just got to try stuff. That's
Sick.
And then the other thing that I've got here, because this is the MIDI. Generally, this is what I think the idea will be. Using this original kind of sound, because it's got like this nice kind of Rhodes kind of like easy, chill kind of vibe. Use that for maybe like the verse part, and then all I'll have is this one simple verse, and then into the chorus. And the chorus I can use maybe more of a more interesting kind of synth sound. So I've got Serum here, which is just this, like a virtual synthesizer, which you can just use to make a whole bunch of stuff. So like I've got some crazy sounding. So I might use that, for example. Actually, you know what? I don't mind this idea. So the other thing is I should have taken some medication, because it's so easy to just get sidetracked. So I'm going to be talking about one thing, and then I'm just going to suddenly start doing something else and not even explain what I've swapped to. So I'm going to try. Basically, literally just toggling on that sound in the synthesizer made me realize that I'm going to start with the drop first.
Okay.
So that's why I'm going to. Sorry. Where are we? Let's do this. Boom. So.
Let's go check in with Zach.
Cool.
See what where his starting point's gone.
Yeah, so what I've done basically with mine is just sort of got the chord progression here. I think it's like a little bit too like modulated to really be like house in my opinion kind of thing, and it's kind of like a little bit floaty, so I've just sort of like gotten the first chord and just repeated that, put the tail off a bit, and then I just like lowered it down 2 octaves again and sort of repeat that. But then I've got this Jupiter 8 from Aturia that sort of is going to be like doing a little bit more interesting stuff with the rhythm, but following the chord progression as well. So I'm just going to play around with the thing and see if I can get it. The screen's so small right now. It's like, I think it's like zoomed out or something crazy, but
it's all part of the challenge.
it's all part of the challenge.
Yeah.
I think I've got my glasses on. But yeah, let's see if I can get some like decent. I'm trying to get like a plucky sound right now. So what's going to happen as well is like it sounds pretty like hectic in terms of like rhythm. I'm going to be putting some sidechain on there to sort of like really make things bounce. But maybe I'll put an up on there as well, so like an arpeggiator. So I don't know. Do we like presume that the people that are watching don't know anything about music, and we just sort of really going okay?
Yeah, we can go not too deep dive.
Not too
but
deep. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So an arpeggiator is like pretty simple. Like just basically we'll just create a rhythm out of this, and certain like I don't know, you can break up the chord structure into like 8th notes and then 16 or something. You really want that stutter sound, but it's just gliding like crazy right now. Hang on. Oh my god. Turn the portamento down.
And so, what's made us choose house today for our general genre?
So
Is that your style? What you're kind of making?
yeah, I've made mostly house, but like I think like house as well is just like a bit more. You can really be a little bit more versatile, I guess, with like the sound selection and what you want to do with it, like in terms of like your track. I know, and it's also like the beat's pretty simple and stuff like that. So like if you've got like an hour to make a song, you can pretty much get a lot done within house music.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, house is good like that. I think it's hard to like really not end up with something like listenable.
Yeah, a little bit groovy as well. Yeah.
But that being said, this isn't sounding amazing so far. I'm gonna have to keep playing around, and that's what it's all about, mate. It's about the journey. Also, I think I hate this synth now, so I'm gonna have to swap it out. Let's go something a bit sweeter.
Listen over to George.
Okay, so
There's an aim.
I've been trying to kind of like have the chord stab it like a triplet kind of thing. That's why it's so it sounds like that now instead of the chord just kind of holding. But it's made me realize I don't love this synth sound, but I'm just gonna roll with it for now while I figure out how I want these chords to actually hit. So I think I'm just gonna keep going with this triplet kind of thing. The thing is that they're the MIDI's actually slightly off, which is like good for the actual like authentic kind of sound, but just makes it a little bit annoying for trying to line this up. So I have to click around like a bit of a loser for a bit. Actually, that might be nice.
Got Winston in the chat.
Winston.
Oh, Winston.
A question for. Oh, sorry. Winston's in the chat, but we've got Eleanor asking George, what's your background in music?
So I'm actually a reggae. I'm Jamaican. As you couldn't tell in the bomber clat, I make the Jamaican music. No, I do love reggae, but no. Background is just literally nothing. I haven't ever really, I haven't actually ever really like written music outside of a computer. Like I played guitar for a little bit, but I just developed a nice kind of like well-rounded taste in music just from listening to a bunch of different stuff. And actually, funnily enough, this is a bit of a nice little lore moment. Is in 2015, like, so I started making music in like 2019, I think, or 2018. So like 4 or 5 years before I even touched a DAW, like this software, I used to go out every night at Mr. Wolf and Zach would DJ. And I used to jerk him so hard. 'Cause I was like, this guy is like the best DJ in Canberra. Like this guy's insane. His name then was Hudak. And he was just like an insane, he'd always play a bunch of Kanye. I was like, this man's taste in music, like really aligned. And then I didn't really, basically great question a little because the answer is actually to some extent sitting in front of me. So like I'd be going out heaps in 2015. This is years before I started music.
That's crazy. No.
But I would actually like it kind of definitely to some extent
Okay.
honed my kind of taste.
Dude,
and then
We got you to blame, Zach.
yeah,
got me
that's
to
it. So if this doesn't
blame.
end up good,
That's
realistically, it's just your fault. So
That's crazy.
yeah. But yeah, so it's
You
kinda-
used to come to the Kanye Appreciation Society parties. and everything?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That was
Another
so much
funny
fun.
story about that, actually, which I'll get into when my brain starts working. Is my friend that won that? Oh, actually, I spoiled it by saying that. The guy that won that ended up being one of my best mates. Like 5 years later, the Kanye Oki at Transit,
Oh yeah.
and he's the one I did the Realest Drillers with. That AJ, yeah. But he won
London Circuit.
it. Yeah, London Circuit. And I remember the
Wow.
guy that won it because he freestyled Homecoming, and it sounded sick,
That's sick.
and he won. And then years later, I made the connection, and I was like, holy shit. And Jay, who was here last week, man, I'm getting distracted, but last little story. Jay that was on last time, at ANU, there was this guy that made obviously it's Jay, but there was this guy, this mysterious man that made this remix to the ANU always had the content of these lectures, it cannot be copied. It was like a warning before every lecture.
Yeah.
And then some mysterious man ended up making a remix to that called Dank 1001. And it was sick. And it was like blew up and everyone loved it. And it was on the ANU Schmidt posting. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
And that years later, I found out that was Jay. Another friend. Anyway,
Wow.
bit of a Canberra law kind of thing. Anyway, I'm really struggling to put these chords in. I've got to hurry up.
I'm just around the bass now.
Oh, shit. All right. I'm in trouble.
Well, I don't think that I'm like anywhere. I haven't done any drums yet, so if you're probably way further.
Oh, no.
And what about you, Zach? What got you into DJing and music production?
So I used to be like in bands, man. I used to like play in jazz bands and be like in like indie bands. We just want to be like the Strokes and everything, and play guitar, play piano, played a bunch of things. But what got me into DJing is I was just so sick and tired of like doing. All I wanted to do was like be in front of people doing music in some way, and like so many bands I would have, they'd be like the singer would like get really serious with their girlfriend, and then like they'd quit.
Well, you know what?
And then there'll be like all this kind of stuff just let it fall through. And I was like, okay, I'm sick of like relying on other people to like make music or like be involved in music somehow. So I know like I used to do like a bunch of mixes in like this program called Mixmeister, which is like one of like the earliest DJ sort of like applications ever. And like I used to like do all these mixes on that, and I used to really like it. And then I don't know, like I just sort of gravitated towards DJing because DJing or like electronic music back then, especially Australian electronic music, was sort of like mixing a lot of indie rock with like hard electro. So like Bang Gang DJs and like Modular Records and all that kind of stuff were like doing like these crazy sort of remixes of like, Block Party and like, Phoenix and everything. And that sort of like really resonated with me being from bands like that. I'm like, okay, like, maybe electronic music is pretty good. And yeah, I started DJing after that, and the rest is pretty much history. Yeah.
And
But-
seen a lot of change, I guess, too, in the past 10 years in Canberra, and in the club scene and in the taste and the punters coming through.
Yeah, but it's good though. Like I kind of like the variety. I think that everyone's sort of like right now kind of like still reeling from COVID a little bit. But I think that things are coming back in a good way, and I'm excited to see where like things sort of land. Once everything sort of gets back more into rhythm. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited.
When did Blackbird start? Was that just before COVID?
Just before COVID, yeah.
And were you involved at that stage?
Yeah, I was just like DJing there like every now and then, but we only like closed for I think about like 3 months.
Yeah.
And we still had like not dance floors, but we had DJs and like, you know, no dance floors allowed, but you still DJ and like people get up and like do a little boogie on their seat and then you have to shout them to sit down kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we managed to get through all COVID, which is great. And like, you know, we stuck through it and like, thank goodness that like, you know, we managed to survive and you come out stronger, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And now it's one of those sort of venues that's, you know, paving the way with the Bird Fest and actually putting on live music again. Yeah,
which is really good. Like it's one of the most like humbling things is that I have like so many like really talented, like, you know, I have Moroji play at the first Bird Fest and everything. And like, it's just so humbling to see like there's so many like talented people around us and like that also just want to like, you know, they come to Blackbird regularly all the time and it's like, oh, can we play? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I think the last one we had 2 of our bartenders play had their bands and everything, which is good. We had Stella and Degenerate, which is really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's get back into the mix.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how are we going on time?
Oh, you got heaps.
Oh, you got okay.
20 minutes in, yeah.
Okay, cool.
But let's watch Zach work.
It sounds terrible right now. I'm just sort of getting the rhythm. So what I do with like bass is I will get the rhythm of the bass first and then draw in the notes after that. So right now it's just going to sound like one note, which isn't like super exciting, but you can sort of then create variations. Once you get that rhythm in, you're pretty happy with it. And also like it's sounding really open filtered because I've got that Moog going nuts. Also, it's like hard to hear in these headphones. How do I?
Do you want me to give you more cans?
No, there we go. I can hear myself. Yeah, cool.
George is bloody bashing away.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I'm trying to.
Better go see what George is up to.
Go.
I'm trying to do a. So basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try and chop the sample a bit to get like use the same chords, but kind of make it a bit more bouncy by just having like heaps of little stabs. So what I've done is just I've kind of like loaded into this thing and it's kind of cut it where the chords would hit, and I can just kind of play a little keyboard here and just play around. So I'm just trying to. So something like that. So I might try and do that, but the thing is I can never do this in. I might have to make it a bit quicker to be honest. We'll see how we go. That maybe I can just put that in time. I'm really bad at recording to the bloody what's it called, the bloody metronome. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm used to just clicking everything in. I don't actually like ever really but basically what that does is I've ended up with this like little MIDI thing here, and what I'll do is I'll just use this to figure out where those stubs are supposed to go. And then, in theory, this should just sound like a bit more... Wait, was this the one? Oh, no, I think Yeah, maybe that's not a bad way to chop it. Maybe that's not even the best way to go. I'm really struggling to get a good start here. Maybe what I can do is just chop this. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do that. I'm going to get rid of this. I'll keep that. Keep that. It's fine. All right. New tack entirely.
Brutal.
I'm just gonna-
What's happening here? We're losing, the start, restarting.
Restarting. Just trying to get off on the right foot, but I don't have a bloody right foot at the moment. So, all right. What I'm going to do is just copy this across here. And I'm just going to chop this until it sounds good. Let's do this. This is sounding a bit better. Alright, I think I like where this is going. And then I can do that again. Alright, hold on. We might be saved here. We might be onto something. Then I'll just make a couple more chops. Alright, so let's find a better chord. Okay, this will be good. Let's go back in here. Okay. And then I'll render that into one thing and I'll pitch this down to be the notes that I want instead. Maybe we can go. Oh, that's a bit housey. Alright, that'll do. Alright, that's the loop. I'm just going to roll with that because I'm running out of time. That'll do. Cool. Now, drums. Let's actually just work on the drums and then I'll chuck bass in. Alright, where's this starting here? And I'm going to chop this even more, but that's right for now. The other good way to make this really bounce is to start putting a side chain on the audio, and then it'll start having that proper.
Yeah.
Makes a big difference. All right, let's just go kick, boom. There we go. You know what? Let's make this sound. Let's make this sound really punchy.
Let me know when you're on me, man. I'm just like in my zone right now.
All right, hold on.
Coming up to halfway.
Oh wow.
The
Fuck me. All right.
we'll do the traditional half-time pause and listen.
Oh god. Okay.
So you got 2 minutes, and we'll do a little
Let's
show and tell
Yep. Nice.
where we're at.
I reckon maybe start with mine so it's less humiliating, I think. All right. All right. So this is basically the loop that I'm at.
Oh, hold up.
We're not showing it, are we?
We'll get Zach tuned in to on air.
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
You ready, Zach?
Yep.
Jump on air.
On air?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cool. Oh, nice. You got some. Is that RC20 on there?
Yeah.
Dude.
So yeah, I was like getting the hats in and stuff. That's all it was. I literally just made that last.
That's sick.
I was trying to like do the chords, but I'll just that'll be fine for now. But yeah, See how you see.
I've gone way more cruisy than you. I was like,
Yeah, well, I didn't want to go like that, but I kind of ran out of fucking. I was running out of time. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to kind of like speed this up to make it make sense. But yeah, let's hear you. I'm keen.
do I just press play?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so nice, dude. That's fucking. Yeah, dude, nice. See, that's the. Oh,
I don't know,
dude,
like
nice.
maybe get some vocals in there. Maybe I don't know.
Dude, nice. That's good shit. I gotta hurry the fuck up.
Dude, yours is sounding good, man.
Oh no, no, let me.
Both sounding sick.
Nice and crazy.
So if you were to add vocals, what would you do?
I was just gonna go on Splice and just look for some
Oh yeah, man.
vocals in there. I think with the keys in here, right? Just E major. Yeah, which would be pretty easy. I'll just probably chop something up. Probably get some more variations in there.
Winston's liking those two in the chat.
Winston, is that Winston with a Y?
No, it's Street Possum.
Oh,
Street Possum.
no, that's
Thank you for watching in the chat, Street Possum.
You. Oh wait, is that DJ Winston from Canberra?
Can you answer us, Winston?
Oh, the problem is I've changed the fucking key now, so I'm trying to figure out. Oh, no, it's because the tab was like.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I'm making this really hard for myself, but it'll end up alright. I have faith.
Okay, so we're still tuned into Zach.
Oh yeah. You want me to switch over or anything? Or are you good?
You're all sweet.
Okay.
But we're just watching you now, I think. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna add some feels in, cause
Oh, I see what's going on.
there we go. So the thing is, like, also, like, do you do this, George? Do you like put on your master like a plus like 8 decibels for the utility? Do you do that?
What do you do?
So I'm always like cranking the volume whenever I'm making like music.
Yeah.
I don't ever think about the mix down. So what I do is like this trick. I put a utility on my master chain, and it's like plus 8 decibels.
Oh no! Oh yes.
So
nice.
that when I go to mixing, I just turn that off, and I can just like get everything.
Yeah,
It's
smart.
so
No, I
good,
used to
man.
do that on FL, but I don't really do it in Ableton. But it used to clip harder in FL. I find. I don't.
Yeah, I think I felt like there's a bit more forgiving with their engine they have in terms of clipping and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I feel like that's how it is. To be honest. Am I gonna do another do-over? Surely I don't have time. Let's see. Maybe I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'm that kind of
It's still 30 minutes. So.
feeling that kind of way today.
Feeling a bit choppy and changey.
Yeah. Let's see. I might. Yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna give it one last crack to change it, and then if it doesn't work, I'll just have to stick with what I got. But that's that's bloody live television for you, ladies and gentlemen. All right, there we go. Let's see what I can do.
I need some crash or a ride.
Got a request from Jerry Big Sock.
Oh, Kerry.
He wants the Family Ties remix
Oh,
that's been
yeah.
promised from Zach.
That's it.
I got a remaster. I was just saying that before actually. So it will be. I don't know. It's already out. You can just go on my SoundCloud.
Oh, is it?
Let's do it right now.
That's good. Give me some time to catch up.
Let's go. ZachKnows. It should be on there somewhere. It's like it's the right key.
There we go.
Oh, you
Oh,
muted
yeah,
me.
You got to go to
Yeah, yeah.
because I'm gonna go to some Family Ties.
Yeah.
There you go, Jerry Big Socks. Little sneak peek. Thumbs up. Jerry Big Socks.
Beautiful. That's,
So this is some of the gold you can hear at the clubs around Canberra. Zach's on.
Sorry.
This we're just playing your remix.
Hell yeah.
But let's get back to the.
oh man. All right.
Let's get back to George's
Oh no.
crisis.
Yeah, this is a fucking crisis. Tell you what, you want to talk about a fucking housing crisis, mate? This is a fucking house crisis. I didn't even plan that when I started saying that sentence. I swear to God, that really just fucking came out. If only I was as quick with the fucking. It's still the same situation. So the problem is, this is the problem for those playing along at home, right? Is because I've chopped this up in this way, it's kind of changed the key because I've actually pitched this. And it's just making it hard to kind of figure out what kind of. Oh man, I'll figure something out. It's all right. How much time have I got? 24 minutes or so.
Yeah, pretty
Alright.
much.
All right. All right.
I'll give you an extra 5 too because we did chat for a little
beauty.
bit at the start.
All right. I'm gonna need every minute, I think, but I'm just gonna have to think on me bloody toes, mate. Just like bloody captain in a footy team, mate. Some Aussie battlers just trying to battle it out.
It's doing their best.
Okay. At least we'll end up with one good track. Zach's is sounding pretty.
Dude, yours is sounding sick. I was like, wanting to do the chop and change stuff. I was like, no. You got the guts to do it, man. I'm like, damn.
No, we'll see. Oh man, I'm so lost in the world.
Lost in the woods. What kind of vocals are you feeling? I got some like diva vocals,
Oh shit,
some screamy,
that's nice.
disco-y stuff.
I think I just gotta like.
How about we get the those in the chat to post a keyword that you can search? Would that work?
Yeah.
Might work.
So yeah, if you got a random word in the chat, post it. Zach will use that as his search function to find.
I'll try my best to get as close as I
Yeah,
can.
or close to that. Yeah. Do you have a listen to Zach again?
Okay, I need some.
We got one AstroTurf.
AstroTurf is a keyword?
Yeah.
AstroTurf for vocals.
Oh wow, AstroTurf.
Galapagos.
Galapagos.
If you do that, fuck me dead, mate. You'll be the.
How do you... Okay, AstroTurf. Vocals.
Dance, that wanna dance, that wanna dance.
Party o'clock don't stop until the morning. Party o'clock, you know it's that time.
Oh, yeah. I found one that just... I typed in AstroTurf vocals. That seems pretty good. It's G minor, though. What's the relative minor for E major?
Or Galapagos is the other.
Galapagos is like... Galapagos Islands, right? Relative... E major... C sharp minor... C sharp. What's this in? I need your thing out. G.
Oh yeah.
G E F G. I need to get the E minor. 1, 2, 3. 3 down.
AstroTurf inspired by Tuesday night basketball.
That's awesome.
Tuesday night basketball is another one. Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
No, that's what is that. Does that ring any bells? AstroTurf
Yeah.
for Tuesday night b-ball.
I think my friend is doing basketball right now. Maybe he's coming.
Yeah.
one of my mates is doing basketball.
Mm.
Oh man, this is just really nice music.
That's sounding could work.
Maybe. We'll see.
Curious to know what in that brought up AstroTurf. What, like, what's that? Maybe Astro or something.
Maybe.
This will be a first, a vocal on Noisy Neighbours. Excited.
Should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll see how it sounds, though, man. It's like pretty out of key.
That's what's going on.
AstroTurf slaps. We're getting some positive feedback in the chat.
People liking it?
Yeah, man, that that works.
That works?
Have you found AstroTurf?
Well, it's just like one of the first things that came up in it when I searched it. Here for the people to witness AstroTurf
That's
vocals that it
amazing.
came
That
up.
is absolutely fucking amazing.
Yeah, probably don't even chop this up. It's pretty good.
Fucking hit.
Call them up.
Make
Call the
AstroTurf.
record labels up. How's the bass sounding in your headphones, buddy?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good?
Are you
I'm using my
sounding
DJ
something
headphones.
weird? It might be the we did have last time some.
Nothing. I just want to make sure it's not like blowing your eyes. I'm using my DJ headphones. Alrighty. I need some percussion.
Check in with George.
Oh god. All right, this is a bit of a
Are
catastrophe.
you going to go a vocal?
If I have time, I'm just leaning into the chopping thing to kind of make it the whole shtick. So the bass and the drums and that will all come in like the last 5 minutes, but I just kind of got to get this right. But I'm like trying for this like kind of like staggered thing, but it's not really like working that well. We'll see. But that's what I'm trying. I think I've just got to chill out with these chops a bit, maybe make that the triplet.
So we're getting requests for your one, George. Keyword Blitzcrank.
Blitzcrank. All right. I'll get that going.
What's Blitzcrank mean?
He's it's from League of Legends.
Oh, okay.
You can interpret that any way you like. Just,
Well done.
you can interpret that any way you like within the vocal search function.
Oh man, this is This just makes no sense. But you know, you win some, you lose some. I think what I'll do, and then we'll have this as like the. Oh, actually, this might be alright. Let's see. Christ Almighty. Okay. Alright, are you still on me?
Yeah.
Okay. So the idea is I'm gonna actually so it's gonna drop into that, and it's gonna come from this being like really nice and chill. So I can take all this shit off that. And then and then I'll see if I can make some glitchy kind of.
Yeah.
It's just a weird kind of direction. It's so interesting doing this with like a weird time pressure. Like
Yeah.
it creates like some really
An interruption too, I guess.
yeah. So I would love to get some sort of. Oh man, now I'm thinking about time and stuff. All right. What's a good kind of bass that would just fucking make this slap? I think it can't be too crazy. I think I'm gonna have to really focus on this just being like a. All right, let's go. Boom. What kind of bass sounds do I have in here? Oh man, absolutely crazy. Oh, maybe it just has to be on. Maybe it has to kind of follow the kick. What other bass sounds do I have in here? This isn't even like really house. I don't know what this is. This is gonna be like a new genre by the end.
That's sick.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so. I've never like played with bass on like freaking. Maybe I just syncopated like normal. What are we doing here? I can't even count. Oh, you know what it is. Let's just make it simple.
Are we doing like an intro and stuff like that, or?
I won't really have time. I'm gonna have like a I'm gonna have like a small little lead in and then just a drop.
Okay. Alrighty.
Got 15 minutes, so plenty of time.
Alright, I'm gonna not work on the bass yet. I'm just gonna build out these drums. Where are those? Oh, I've lost the bloody MIDI. I don't see it somewhere. Alright. Let me think.
Right, let's let George cook over there and
Oh, thank you.
switch in.
Okay, so I think
We're working on an intro over there, Zach.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna arrange it now. I think that vocal really put the whole track together. Might do a little bit of mixing maybe. But that like the percussion as well, like, it makes it so bouncy. Alrighty. I need a crash, so I need to make sure that it doesn't go ham. Crash. So I have so many like just ratchet crashes in here because I used to make crazy dubstep music. Do you ever find like you just go through your sample lab and you just have like the most random like dubstep wubs and everything?
Oh yeah,
and
dude.
you're like,
100%.
oh my God.
All my serum presets are mostly this like random dubstep stuff. I don't know why.
I got a sample pack called Garage Mate.
What's it called?
Garage Mate.
That's.
I'm like, oh, I think someone would like that one. The old...
I've changed tack, but it's okay. We'll be okay.
Excited? I'm excited to hear it.
Oh my god, we won't be okay, but it'll at least it'll be something to write home about. Alright, check that in there. I need to change that for a shake. Right. Now we're truly against the fucking clock here. I've finally figured out what's going to sound good, but not much time left, so we've got to rush. Oh, where's my belly? Nice shake that I've saved somewhere. There it is. I fucking love this shake. Oops. I like shakes more than open hats, to be honest, in general.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think a nice shake just really fucking, just like subtle. Oh my god, why is this happening?
Especially if you're going like pretty like choppy and changey stuff, the like
Yeah.
the hats really do clash like frequency wise.
100%.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
So, George, what have you done? What have you done to salvage this?
All right, so I've scrapped everything, and I've kind of landed on
Everything.
This. I've started again, so just going for like this more kind of like what?
Oh, you really have gone back to
Oh yeah,
complete square one.
yeah. But it'll be okay. We'll be okay, I think. I'm just gonna go off this. I'm just gonna let this play, and I'll just keep adding stuff to it, and then I'll. And then what I can do is to really make this cool. I can play around with that automation. So maybe make this go. Maybe not that much though. This is like your pretty classic way of making some.
I think this is unprecedented. The complete scratching of a track.
Yeah.
At 15 minutes to go.
Yeah. But you know, you got to give that excitement. It's just like the Roman times. Sometimes, you know, you'd be chucked into that Colosseum and you'd only have, maybe like a flail, and then last minute they'd tell you you're not actually fighting against a lion, you're fighting against, an otter. And what are you supposed to do then? The flail's not gonna, you're going to catch him with the flail. So, you know, it's the exact same principle here.
And how often do you think of the Roman Empire?
More often than not, to be honest. Where would we be today if it wasn't for actually the Holy Roman Empire is different to the Roman Empire, so maybe we should specify which one. All right.
I need a bigger clap.
All right. Now I can finally do bass, I think. By doing this, getting this back in. All right. At least we'll have something to listen to at the end, other than Zach's really good track. Like at least I'll have something to compare with.
Dude, the track you had was good, man.
Nah.
I'm surprised.
Have you gotten rid of it?
Yeah, it was just.
What?
I didn't think it was that great.
Right.
I think you guys are too kind. It's your fault.
I like that.
Boom. Do that. Boom. Boom. Oh, Omen Gaming Hub. Get out of here, Omen Gaming Hub. Alright. Alright, now I can start playing around with different bass sound. Need to put this up. Alright, are we on Zach at the moment? Or are we on me?
I can switch over.
Oh, just it's gonna be a lot of dicking around for the next
Yeah.
5 minutes, so it might be more exciting on.
Yeah. Let's abort.
All right.
How much time do we have?
Let's go 7 minutes.
Jesus Christ. All right. I'm gonna have to just do.
Okay.
So what are you going to be doing with your final 7, Zach?
Just gonna be adding some transitional stuff.
Oh my lord.
I know.
That means he's made a track.
And then I might just chuck my Ratchet Master on there,
Oh shit.
which is like just a limiter pretty much,
Nice.
just to get some more volume out, get that bass popping. But yeah, otherwise like that, seriously, that vocal, whoever's idea was that, like that really put the whole track together because I was like stressing. I was like, oh shit.
That's the beauty. We got to chat today.
Chat came through.
A rolling golem gathers no rust. Does that,
Rolling column.
does that mean anything to anyone?
A rolling golem. It just reminds me of Pokemon. That's it. Like the golem Pokemon. So, are you on my screen right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. This is like a pretty, like, standard effect to use on like a transition. If you're introducing vocals, you kind of want to have this sort of like build up swell sound. So it goes like and then builds into the vocal, so like it doesn't like blast people's ears out kind of thing. So you pretty much just get a reverb, you freeze the track, then you just reverse it, and it'll sound like this. Just let me get a second. Do, 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 do. Reverse. Oh, that's so long. Hang on. see if I can get this over here. So it's probably gonna sound terrible for a second, but yeah. So yeah, it sort of creates a sort of build-in.
And when you don't have these sort of time pressures, Zach, how long are you playing around with tunes?
Oh, I try to like keep it as consistent as I can. I try to like get at least like 4 hours a day some weeks.
But I mean, like if you're working on one track.
If
How
the
long?
idea is good, I'll like
Yeah.
spend ages like tweaking stuff.
Yeah.
Usually what I've done now is like I've started getting one track and then like creating 3 different variations of one idea. And then really picking and choosing the one. Because like that way, like I know it sounds really counterintuitive in terms of like speed.
Yeah.
But if you make 2 different options or 3 different options, you are like very certain that option that you chose is like the final one.
Yeah.
And you can sort of really stick to that idea.
So it's almost like remixing your own
Yeah.
track 3
Yeah.
times. Yeah.
And like I've learnt that from actually like there's like a lot of DJs will put out a track and then they'll have like a VIP remix which they'll play out live. And a lot of DJs will use that sort of like that technique to sort of then like create these like sort of like only live edits that people play for their tracks. So the VIP edits by using that sort of 3 different idea sort of technique. And it's just it's good. It's good to just sort of also like just make music in terms of like just being there and like just playing around with an idea. So yeah, this is me. I think that I'm not going to play around much more with that.
All right, and I'm just still fucking flailing around over here, just to keep us in the loop. Sorry, I've been saying much because I've just been like, what the fuck am I making? But it's okay.
Yep. Well, for those watching at home, George scrapped everything. Started with fresh, 15 minutes to go. So we can let him cook for a little bit over there. But he's got about 3 minutes.
All right, and it's all gonna come together in those 3 minutes.
And are we getting a vocal?
I'll find something to put in that.
All right,
in this time.
we'll let that be in overtime. So do everything, then chuck that final cherry on top.
All right. Where are we? Oh God.
Alrighty, let's get my mastering on. Is this good TV? Is it just us like sort of mumbling to
No, it's
ourselves?
good.
And everything?
This is the well, whether it's good or not, I don't know. But it's fun. It's fun
Okay.
to watch here anyway.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
But yeah, it's something you don't really see very often is what goes on in the making of a song. So it's cool to see.
Oh, I'm glad, man. Also, George, you need to go into mini meters. Have you got onto that?
Somewhat.
Mini meters?
Mini meters. Now what's mini meters?
It's like this, like, you know, like Serato has a waveform thing.
Yep.
It has like that, but it's live for Ableton. And it's just like amazing. I'll show you one.
Yeah. No, you're gonna have to show me. Okay.
So, if you want to, are you on my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay, so this is my mastering chain.
Oh God, the man has a mastering chain. Fuck me.
So, I don't know, we'll go through it because it's kind of, maybe someone will find it interesting. So I've got a few iterations of this, but this one is pretty...
This is just really rubbing it in.
Yeah, the fact that he's made
mastering.
no, this is what I normally have
Mastering.
for everything. But I've got time, so like, I don't know, it's just good to talk about, I guess. I guess. I don't know.
No, it's good.
So usually with like EDM and everything, you kind of want to make sure that things are pretty saturated, so that like, or like a subtle kind of saturation, which is like, you know, distortion. You want to have like that, so like it can translate well to like PAs, like club system PAs, and then also like, you know, people's phones. So you put I put a exciter, Ozone 10 exciter on there. Then I'll put my EQ on it to get rid of some of the lows. I'll put a very short reverb on after that, just to like sort of glue it a little bit together. And this is like master, like it's like a mastering compressor thing. You kind of make sure it doesn't slam too hard. Punch thing. Then I saturate again. And this is plugin called the God Particle, which is just like it's pretty much like a hack. It's just so good. It makes everything sound so good. I don't know what it is. It's like OTT with like kind of I don't know how to describe it. Like an EQ thing. Then I'll put on a mid-side processor to like sort of increase like the depth. But I'll put that before the compressor. So if you can hear like that on and off, you'll be able to hear like it's a bit more 3D. It's like subtle, but it like really helps. Then what do I got next? Imager. Yeah. So with like EDM music, you really want to like make sure that the low ends are like in mono pretty much, so that when it hits a sub, you're not getting like stereo information there. It just comes out really strong. And then what have I got here? It's just the thing that focuses on the punch. That's a kick and the bass. It just sort of creates separation. What else? And the last thing you got is a limiter. I use like FabFilter Pro L because it's the best. And you kind of want to make sure that the lofts aren't going over 6. There we go. That's pretty nice. Yeah, there we go. That's it. And that should be sounding decent on Club Sensitive now.
What do you know?
Probably like slamming a little bit too hard, but it's fine.
And we've got Tech Friend in the chat.
Oh, tech friend, that's AJ.
He wants the AJ 47 track.
Oh shit. All right. I don't know how to do that, but yeah. AJ's the that's the guy that won karaoke. That's him.
Ah.
He's here. We've got some actual celebrities in the chat, which is fantastic. All right, I've kind of salvaged this a bit. It's not the worst thing I've ever made now. I mean, it's up there, but we should have like, you know, people will, you know, not think I'm an absolute fraud, which is good. They'll think I'm slightly less of a fraud than I was mooching before. So it's completely changed the kind of sound, but it should be good. I'm really keen to hear Zach stuff. I'm really fucking keen. From where it was before, with all this extra time, Jesus Christ, I'm scared.
I'm keen to hear yours, man. Seriously.
We will give you a bit of a bonus time. We've had another commenter mention Dank 1001.
Oh, no.
So we'll have a quick listen to that. I think
Yeah, good
I think
idea.
this is it.
No lecture may be communicated, copied or shared without the prior permission of the AE.
Nice.
Copyright.
Yeah.
No lecture may be communicated online, copied or shared. No lecture online. No lecture
That's it.
shared. No lecture may be communicated online, copied or shared. Copyright in these lectures is either owned by the lectures. No lecture may be communicated online, copied or shared. No lecture online.
All right, the final countdown, George.
All right, how much time have I got?
You got no time.
No time. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
You need a
Give me like 20 seconds. I reckon.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. See if I can work this vocal in.
Yep. The people want the vocal.
Yeah. That's right. This is some random vocal. I'm not even sure if it'll work, but let's just fucking do this. It doesn't work.
So this was like the ANU like speech they have for like every like lecture or something. They remixed it.
I guess.
So it was like before. All right, no, the vocal doesn't work. We're just gonna have to go no vocal. Unless I'm gonna look up one more thing. Just gonna literally go into Splice. So it was in E, wasn't it?
E major, yeah.
E major. All right. I'm just gonna E major. Boom. I'm gonna go
We'll wait for the big
exact
drop.
BPM. Some weird ass thing. All right, no, it's 122. All right. I'm gonna go to bang. Then I'm gonna go click this one.
Kind of slaps it. I'm not gonna lie.
It does.
Yeah.
No lecture may be communicated online, copied or shared. Copyright in these lectures is either owned by the ANU or a third party.
Wow.
I approve.
So has that been unmasked as the man?
And that's it. Jay, the man that was sitting in here was indeed.
Our first ep featuring Jay. That was one of his alter egos. Very cool.
Wow. I liked it.
No, awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Guess I'm out of time. Just gotta roll with it.
Yeah. If it is a matter of getting that final vocal in, I think the crowd will be happy.
Okay.
So
What was the thing? Blitzcrank.
yeah.
I'll try and put that in quickly. Just
Or
give me a.
just Blitz or either one.
Does she have like some? This is like a League of Legends character or something.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go to YouTube to MB3 and just get some of his Blitzcrank sounds.
And so Zach, apart from the tour, the world tour,
It's not a world tour. It's like
the
international.
international, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you leave Australia, that's a world tour.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned.
What else have we got planned? Any new music? Any music we can pull up of yours?
Yeah. Well, I've got my like EP up there, the Still Beats one that came out like 2 years ago, which is pretty good.
On sound?
On SoundCloud, yeah. If you look up ZachKnows, they'll be up there.
Yeah.
Um,
And new shit coming or?
New shit coming. Put the demos into like some A&R guys. So if it doesn't come through with them, I'll probably just like self-release because like it's really easy now. But I'm definitely playing like my new stuff at my Spilt Milk gig. So I've like mastered a few of the tracks and they're sounding really good. So I've like based it around that.
Yeah, man. Which one was that? Which track on your SoundCloud should I bring up?
SoundCloud? Hang on, let me look.
I can show it up there.
Oh, yeah. That's all just remixes I do. If you go to Spotify.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring that up.
Oops.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, the one that I like is probably the most is probably The Need. I like that one. a lot.
Need.
Yeah. This is like during COVID, just sort of like making happy music.
Hell
It
yeah.
was so like reading back then.
Sometimes I need a little something, babe, to help me pass away the time of day. But I ain't been doing nothing but drinking and thinking, yeah.
If you're watching,
Oh, since you been away.
go check it out.
Come on, now. Hey, 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 yeah. Take a seat and I need to rest. Hey, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, that's mad.
fun.
So are we expecting some more an album release, or you'll just be doing some singles?
Well, the singles, I've also got like a film clip coming with that as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which
Who
I
did you
should
work
have
with
brought
for
up.
that? Yeah.
We had my sister came down from Brisbane. She does a few film clips for like some bands up there. So
Yeah.
she like directed it, and then Pat Rose, who you might know,
Yep.
he did cinematography and shooting it. The plan is like each of the songs will sort of like have certain parts of the film clip,
Yeah.
and then at the very end, when I release the EP, all the tracks will be together and I'll make a full film clip,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've got like a bunch of my friends who just sort of came down to Blackbird one night. We all just like made this like love story kind of thing going on, and you know,
Awesome.
like 30 people showed up. It was awesome.
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah, I'm really excited to
Can't
get
wait
out.
to check it out. That's sick.
Yeah, a lot of people have like, because the EP was supposed to come out like last year, and I was like, I'm really sorry guys, I didn't get it in time, and they're all being like messaging me like, when's it coming out? Like, you know, when am I being featured? Am I still on it? Like, yes, you are. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I reckon we call it.
All right,
We
done.
call it on George,
All right, done. Thanks, boys.
and
Thanks, boys.
that is time.
Yeah.
Hands off the keyboards. It's, as someone in the chat said, it's like MasterChef. You got a hand in your dish.
All right. I know how it
that
feels
you've
to be
been
a
cooking up
MasterChef
for
now.
us all.
All right.
So let's. Which way do you want to go, George?
Probably better to do mine first. Get the disappointment out of the way. and then we can-
No. This is going to be cool because we basically haven't heard yours at all.
Yeah.
The audience hasn't heard this, so this will be.
Yeah, they'll be tired of mine. They've heard mine so much already. So
Yeah.
Um,
Then they're gonna be
Shut up.
like, "This is the end of Moroji right here. This is I've just fucking dobbed myself in. We have a ghost producer. This is the proof." All right, let me know when you're ready. I used the Blitzcrank sounds for some of the percussion, and then you can
That's
hear it a
sick.
little bit. But I didn't really have time to chop it up probably, but it's in there.
awesome. I think we're good to go.
All right,
You on air? Yeah.
Yep.
boost that a bit. There's a fake cheap master. Okay, let me know. Is this coming through now?
So reset it. Yeah, reset.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I like that in.
Is that like a gun?
Ignore the blitzkrieg out there.
Yeah.
I love sidechain. That's awesome.
That's it. That's basically it. But the blitzkrieg sounds are
Yeah.
Man.
oh my gosh.
Dude, I love that. That's
Oh.
awesome.
Oh, that's so cute. Anyway, thanks guys.
It's like cute, really uplifting. I like it, man. You know, like those chords as well, like really pop now.
Yeah, it's got a weird little bubbly thing. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you still have the first bit? Or that you just deleted that?
No, I got rid of it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
fully deleted it. Yeah, no, I changed tack. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure why I changed with 15 minutes left, but I think this if I'd started with this, it'd been better overall. I just couldn't see an end point
Dude,
for that one.
that's impressive because that was
That was really well done, man.
like probably a 20-minute beat
Oh,
there, I reckon.
Yeah. I really liked it, man.
wow, you guys are such gentlemen.
Yeah.
But now we can. Now I'm really keen. I'm gonna crank this up on my headset so I can really hear it.
The vocals are pretty good, man. Honestly, though, it was just drag and drop, though. They got like literally lucked out so much with it.
And it was AstroTurf.
Yeah,
There's no
AstroTurf.
way. Oh, there's no fucking way. All right. This is to the professional.
Party o'clock, don't stop until the morning. Party o'clock, you know it is that time. Just have a cup of shorty, get me right. Party o'clock, you know it is that time. Oh.
get the vocals in there. The first time we've had a vocal in the flats on Noisy Neighbours. And it's come from one of the members of the chat asking for AstroTurf.
AstroTurf vocals.
Yeah, wait, does it actually say AstroTurf?
Yeah,
Or is
it's like literally in the search bar, search results, AstroTurf vocals.
unfucking believable.
It's the third one down.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, man.
That's what it was called? Or that was
No,
what
just
it
the
said?
search bar came. I think it's called like resampled allure or something. I don't know why it came up there. But yeah,
So good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So good.
Absolutely incredible.
fun. That was really
Awesome.
fun. Thanks
Well-
for having me on.
No, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for stepping into the cauldron and having a go. You never
think-
know what's going to get tossed up, but that was sick. That was unreal.
Yeah, dude, you're the house king.
The
King of
house
houses.
King
Yeah.
houses.
No, that was really, really good. Sorry, I feel like I was stressing out too much to fucking put something together there.
No, it's
But
good, man.
hopefully people learned a bit
Yeah.
from Zach, because I feel like that's very, very fucking top tier fucking house production shit.
But yours was like, I don't know why you scrapped your beat though. Like,
I don't know. I
It
feel
sounded
like
really good as well.
started
Like
stressing out.
the other one you had was really good as well, but like the other one was already there. It's like, yeah,
I'll
I really like the chop and change.
yeah. You know what? This was an insight into what it's like to make music. Sometimes you just get on a track and then you just change it, and then you just, that's just
That's
how
it.
goes.
And that's what we want to see here. We want to see different things happening every week. So it's cool to, chuck those challenges out at you and see what comes out.
Mm.
But yeah, let's play off with Zach's crowned the first
The first
Official winner. For
the
sure.
official winner of this
By a
round,
landslide.
and the winner famously gets to play off the episode.
Yep.
The honour that it is. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, tuning in the comments and watching live. It's really fun to have people jump on and chuck out things. And are we naming this track AstroTurf?
Yeah, actually, that's a yeah.
And are you going to put it out?
I can put this bit out. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, release it.
Yeah.
Release it.
So there you go.
Yeah.
New track coming soon. But yeah, tune in next time. And thanks for watching.
Thank you guys.
And play us out.
I'll play you out. Here we go.
Party o'clock don't stop until the morning. Party o'clock, you know it is that time. Just have a couple, surely can